Hi, my name is Justin Popovich, and I'd like to welcome you here to our website, toolsformotivation.com, where we specialize in creating done-for-you content, both in the personal development and self-help space, kind of one and the same, really. And if you do any kind of work online in the expert industry, if you want to call it that, whether you're doing consulting or coaching, if you do speaking or presentations, anything along those lines, where your expertise is being showcased to your audience, you already know that you need a lot of content. You need marketing content, you need content that helps you build your list, and you also need content you can sell and monetize beyond just your services. And that's exactly why we created this program. So what I wanted to do really here was, first of all, hop on camera so you can see that there's a real person behind the scenes. It's myself along with my business partner, Ted Payne. You'll see his picture floating around somewhere on the website. So I wanted to get on camera to let you know that we're real, and you can get a hold of us and give us a call and we'll answer your questions. But also I wanted to kind of introduce you to what we do here. And then as this video goes along, I'd like to share with you how you can take advantage of done-for-you content like we produce here at Tools for Motivation, particularly when it comes to the three areas of branding and marketing, kind of getting your name out there, list building or lead generation, then of course selling, having stuff to sell online. It's unbelievable how few people actually do this right. You need to have stuff selling on your websites if you want to be able to monetize and really take full advantage of all the efforts you're putting into branding yourself online. And if you're only selling a service, why don't you have some products to back that up? And that's why we created our program to begin with, to help you with all three of those departments. So what I'd like to do right now is actually switch over to my slide deck and walk you through a little bit of how Tools Motivation can help you do all of these things and achieve all these things, but also want to share some ideas with you as to how you can use done-for-you content, private label rights content like you'll find at Tools Motivation, to save yourself a ton of time and actually create more selling opportunities for you without really investing all that much time or money into the process. So really what you're doing is leveraging. So let's do that right now. We'll flip over to my screen and hopefully you like what you see. So right now I'd like to tell you a little bit about Tools for Motivation and our done-for-you personal development, products, and content. And I'd like to structure this whole presentation in 3 steps. The first is going to be the 3 main steps that all of us who sell online, we all must do these 3 main things. And it's going to set the stage for the second part, which is how to actually use PLR, or private label rights content that you see here at Tools Motivation, how to use that as your secret weapon to doing the 3 main things you need to do to sell online. And then last but definitely not least, how Tools Motivation can actually help you in your business. So let's start here with selling online and the 3 things that I mentioned on the previous slide. There are 3 things we all need to do. First, branding and marketing. You got to get out there, spread the word, let the market know what you do, what your expertise is, and ultimately what you sell. That's the first piece. The second one, obviously, is lead generation and list building. Once you establish who you are and people start to understand your reputation and what you're capable of and how you can help them, now you need to move them from interest to actually some kind of action taking, right? They're going to join your list. They're going to ask for more information. They're going to inquire about your services and so on. That's the second major piece of selling online. Then obviously, once you do those first 2, you got to get some money, and that's where you start selling some stuff, right? So you may have some products that you sell, maybe a coaching package, like a services bundle, courses, who knows what it is. And maybe it's all of the above. But at the end of the day, if you have an online business or a business that has a component that's online, these are basically the 3 things that you're doing when it all boils down to the kind of main stuff. So let's take a look right now at a kind of a classic example of a business that has an online presence. And in this case, I'm going to use the example of a coach. It can be anyone really. But there's basically 3 parts, just like the 3 I mentioned before, right? The coach has, in the first case here, a blog, and then over on the right, maybe somewhere off on the web, a bunch of Facebook and Twitter and YouTube posts doing the branding and the marketing, making the general public, the people in their market, aware of their expertise, what they're capable of, what they know, and so on. That's the first piece. Then there's this second piece here, a free gift. I'm sure you've seen this. Maybe this is on your blogger website, an ebook or some kind of free giveaway to incent those people who are already a little bit interested and they're kind of taking note of this person's expertise. This free gift gets them engaged and gets them on their list and allows the coach to maybe sell to them later on. And then finally, the coaching offer itself. Hey, you liked my blog post, maybe you like my free stuff, want to buy some coaching from me. And that's the third piece that we mentioned earlier, having some stuff for sale. But the challenge is that this is really just the beginning. If this coach really wants to build a business that thrives and profits, he has to increase his output or her output and reach in all three of these different areas. So I'm talking about having more branding and marketing content released on a regular basis. I'm talking weekly or even daily in some cases. More and better forms of lead generation strategies and tools, as well as more stuff for sale, right? If you're only selling one coaching package, you're limited by the number of hours you can sell on a daily and weekly basis. That's not enough. So like I said, this is where most businesses fail because they don't have a plan to push forward. And why is that? Because they don't have enough content to help them do all of this. Now, let's take that same coaching business example that we just had and imagine the difference now if that coach did some or even all of the following. First, let's start with the marketing and branding side of things. A new blog post every day, maybe 5 times a week, frequently enough to make a real difference. How about white papers and reports, even one a week? Imagine a branded PDF report that you can share with your affiliates that would help you go viral. Social media posts, multiple times a day, going into different groups, industry relevant fan pages, and so on. Free videos showcasing the expertise of that coach. Maybe a quick tip once a day. Or on a similar path, daily audio tips or weekly podcast appearances or podcast recordings hosted on their own blog. This is the kind of volume and frequency of marketing and branding that the real big companies, the profitable businesses, do on a regular basis to really stand out and build a true following. Now, what about from a lead generation or list building perspective? That existing coach had an opt-in form on the side of their blog, free ebook, join my list, and we'll get you going. Sure, that works in some cases, but what if that coach took their list building and lead generation to a totally different level? Here's 3 quick examples. First one, context-based lead generation. Instead of just offering a general ebook to all blog visitors or all website visitors, targeted, specific action-based pages that teach a lesson and ask people to opt into that coach's list based on a particular area of interest. If this coach is multi-talented, multifaceted, multi-skilled, like most coaches are, there will be a variety of different entry points that potential clients will be entering their funnels. So instead of just offering a free ebook, the coach will have very specific entry points. Are you interested in building your confidence? Here's a quick video. If you'd like to see more, sign up here. Similarly, a second opt-in for somebody to help them avoid procrastination. 2 different opt-ins, 1 general lead generation approach. How about the freebie portal? Instead of just offering 1 free gift, the coach could say, hey, join my list, become part of my team, and I'll give you ongoing access to my freebie portal for all coaching clients or all coaching prospects, however they want to word it. Instead of 1 freebie, maybe it's a new freebie that comes out every week, and their leads have a huge reason to stay on the list and see not only future freebies, but the future offers that coach comes out with as well. And finally, what about bonus offers? Instead of just offering up free content on the blog, that coach could start approaching other coaching companies, other training companies, similar businesses in a similar model, and say, look, I've got a great coaching video, I've got a good coaching package, I'd like to give it away for free to your customers on your download page. All you have to do is put this little advertisement or this little opt-in box, and I'll send it over to them. Now the lead generation gets more creative, it gets more effective, and it gives that coach far more opportunities to not only build their list, but to sell, which is the next part here, selling more stuff. What if that coach, instead of just having a single coaching service for sale, now had a bunch of ebooks for sale, had some video courses up and running, had some audiobooks or a whole audio membership that prospective buyer could join, maybe even before taking their coaching. Maybe they're going to download some audiobooks and get acquainted with that coach before they ever take action on a larger coaching package. Some live training events, or even a membership site that coach puts all of their clients into once they become a coaching client, and the membership gives them value over and above the one-on-one sessions that they're getting with the coach. You can see where I'm going here. Far more opportunities from a branding and marketing perspective, from a lead generation perspective, and from a selling perspective. And here's the thing. All of these are real examples of how PLR or private label rights content can help you leverage your time and money.
And if you go below this video and look on our sales page, all of the examples I just stated in each of those 3 departments, I have specific training examples that you can go take a look at and actually see step by step, A, how to do them, and B, how PLR can help you do all these things much, much more quickly. Because I'm sure you're looking at some of those examples I just gave you, and your thought is, I don't have the time to pull that off. I can't do contextual based opt-ins, or I can't create 5 or 6 different lines of products. I just don't have the time. We understand that, and that's exactly how I believe PLR can really make a huge difference in your business. Now, once you've had a chance to review how PLR can help you do all of those things that we just talked about, then I'd like you to take a look at Tools for Motivation and what we've built here. Because we've designed this exactly for this purpose. We want to give you the opportunity to have far more branding and marketing content, far more lead generation, higher quality lead generation, and more stuff for sales. So you give yourself a better chance and more frequent chances to make money in your business. And we do this through 3 different channels or avenues or product lines. Let me give you an example of all 3 of those different categories, starting with our full PLR products. Going back again to the coaching example, if that coach wants to have an increased product line, let's say have a variety of ebooks or courses for sale, well, here's 7 products right out of our Tools for Motivation catalog covering 7 popular topics in the personal development niche. Right, the first one there, Be Bold, it's a self-confidence product. The next one's on mastering memory. Becoming a Boss is a leadership product. The next one down, Creative Visualization, a whole course on how to use visualization for your success in life. The Pushover Makeover is another big one. How to be more assertive, stand up for yourself. Another one there called Serenity, how to keep calm and reduce stress. And then the 7th example there is the Momentum Principle and how to build momentum in your life so that momentum carries you forward and helps you create one success on top of the other, the stacking effect, so to speak. So those are just 7 quick examples, 7 out of a number of products you'll find in our store at Tools for Motivation. What I'd actually like to suggest you do is go down below this video and look for the section where we actually break out and demonstrate exactly what goes into our full PLR packages. They're quite involved and there's a lot of work that goes into them, and you can basically download and begin to use this and brand it as your own product simply by purchasing a license of the product or, of course, becoming a member of our program. The next type of package you'll find at Tools Motivation are what we call PLR content bundles. There's 3 quick box covers there, but again, you'll find a demonstration of a full one of these down below. Our content bundles are basically full web publishable material. We've got articles, audios, and graphics in each one of these packages covering, again, a variety of different self-improvement style topics. And you can change them up, edit them, rebrand them, bundle them together, you name it, so that you have tons of material to pump out into different avenues, blog posts, social media posts, audio podcasts, repurpose them into videos, you name it. Anywhere you can publish marketing and branding content, you can take this stuff and do that under the brand of your own business. Very, very powerful stuff, and tons of content bundles to choose from, mirroring a lot of those self-help topics that we already talked about. And then third and finally, we have our PLR self-help tips bundles. Now these are good because these come out every single week, 1 per week, every Wednesday typically. And these are short little documents that you can use to inspire blog posts, or if you do a lot of email marketing, these tip sheets can be great. You can paste them directly into an email, or you can attach them as PDFs or little white paper reports into your emails and send them as attachments or downloads for your customers. You can also repurpose these in a variety of different ways. As an example, you could take the tips in these reports and grab your microphone, spend about 10 minutes and record a little audio presentation that, again, you publish on your blog, you send to your list, and so on. Each week, we cover a different topic. You can see the screenshot here. We've got a self-help tips report on idea generation and starting fresh. All kinds of different self-help topics will be covered each and every week as these are released. It just gives you that much more content to work with for a total of 8 PLR pieces per month. So now I'd like to introduce you to the Tools for Motivation monthly membership, where we create brand new packages like this every single month to give you the ongoing content you need, whether it's for your branding and marketing, or your lead generation, or your product sales, or all of the above. And basically, here's how the monthly membership breaks down. First, As soon as you join, you get instant access to the past month's worth of content. So let's say, for example, you join on July 1st, you would immediately get access to everything that was released from June 1st going forward. Any products released before June 1st would not be immediately available to you in your membership, but you will have a way to access them, and I'll get to that in just a second. But in addition to the previous month, obviously, you'll get access to the next month. So when you join the membership, you're basically unlocking access to an entire month in our program. And then if you choose to stay on for our monthly fee, then you would get subsequent access to the subsequent months. So that would give you full access to all new releases, new full PLR packages, new content bundles, and new research reports. You can visit toolsformotivation.com/shop at any given time to see what the latest releases look like. Now, we also have a bonus feature here at Tools for Motivation, and this changes from time to time. Typically, what we will offer are various bonus downloads for loyal members. In some cases, the bonuses will be additional PLR products. In other cases, it may be additional training, and sometimes all of the above. What you'll want to do is scroll down the main sales page that you're on right now and look at the bonus section to see what our current bonus offering is for new members. Here's what I mentioned earlier. If you want to access the previous releases, products that were out maybe months or over a year before you joined, you will get 70% discount on all previous releases as soon as you become a member. And the way it works is very interesting. As soon as you join, you'll log into your members area, and the shop will suddenly change from our public prices to instantly to our 70% discounted prices. So right away, you'll see that 70% discount applied to your account. And if you find an older package that you want to purchase, you could get it right away for the 70% discount without any delays at all. And then finally, there is a premium training category in our shop if you take a look at it. And this is where we share special training programs, videos, and books and so on over and above our regular PLR release schedule. To the public, these premium trainings have a price tag, but for you as a member, you'll be able to download each and every one of them for free. And I'll put a star beside this, a virtual star, that in some cases, those premium trainings also come with PLR rights. So when you become a member, take a look. Some of the training will be personal use only, but in some cases will also include private label rights. So over and above all of that personal development content we talked about already, you'll also get some additional training content with PLR that you can use in your business as well. So next step, head down below this video, check out the rest of the sales page, remembering those PLR implementation examples that I mentioned earlier. Also be sure to check out the demo videos of the 3 different style of PLR products that we create here. And then most importantly, take note of the contact information on this page. If you have any questions whatsoever, it's very, very easy to get a hold of us. We have a help desk, we have a Skype ID, and we have a phone number. We'd love to hear from you in any one of those channels to make sure that you understand what we're offering here. We really believe in this program. We think it can deliver massive amounts of value to help you grow your business. And we want to do whatever we can to both work with you and deliver tons of content to help you grow your business. So thanks very much for watching. This has been Justin Popovich, and I look forward to meeting you.